Alright, we've got a good access clean up from the outside, or the outside of the house. It's a little late, but that's okay. Nice and busy. Okay, we're going to go inside, see what we got. Nice and easy. Should be a pretty simple one. A little grease built up, not terrible though. Turn it. Maybe a little bit of a belly there. Now those are not an enormous issue, but we'll see what it's like when the cover stops flowing water. Alright, we got some filled up here. Okay. Need to take another look at that on the way back when the water's gone. See if that's more to that. We've got a break with some root intrusion here. Sure do. Back and take a better look at that. We definitely got a couple of issues that every now and then get these sewer scopes on these PVC pipes. Pays dividends here. Get this little bit of information. Drop in. Okay, here's the drop in going down to the main. It's probably where the exterior clean out is too. You can see the connection. Maybe we don't need to go any further really, and it's just getting a little tight right there. But right there it looks like the drop into the main. We don't need to go to the main. We've already got information about 65 feet it looks like. Alright, so that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a clean out. Drops down into the main. Okay, so we reached the drop down to the main, and we definitely got some root intrusion. We got a few things going on, so I'm going to cut the water off, give a little bit of time. We'll see if we can't locate that for you and give the plumber some more information. Go ahead and pause it right here and go cut the water off. Okay, we're back. Got the water stuff, and I got my locator out, so I should be able to locate at least the area for you. Okay, let me get the sanitization going, so we can sanitize everything as we bring it back. This is one operation you want to keep nice and clean. Alright, so this should be a pretty interesting one. Let's see what we see coming back. 64 feet away, out there by the street clean out, where we are now. We got a clean out right at the street, kind of right above the main, which is pretty nice. That's actually good to do that. Back bottom of the pipe looks pretty good. Nothing too crazy so far. About 40 feet away. Alright, nice and smooth for the most part. Let's see if we see this root intrusion, or this break in this pipe. There we go. Okay, so it's about 30 feet, and we've got a break in this pipe, and we've got some roots coming down through here. This is definitely going to get a lot worse really fast. So this is very good to know about this. Let me go locate this real quick, and I'll locate it and mark it, and that way we'll be able to do something about it. I'll pause it here, and I'll go back to, we'll keep going the rest of the way and see what else we find. Okay, from what I'm able to tell, it's lined up pretty closely to where the electrical service entrance comes in. So of course the two could be related. They could have hit it when they were doing the electrical service, who knows. But as you're lining it up to the house, between here and the street clean out, it looks like it's pretty close to being lined up where the electrical service comes in. I'll try to get a picture of the general area. But you can show this to a plumber, and he ought to be able to figure this out pretty quick. He'll see where the two cleanouts are and how they go together. The plumber can probably just nail this down immediately. Okay, that's just some stuff in the pipe that wasn't. I saw that on the way in. So we had a little bit of water stopping here, so we got a little bit of build up some stuff hanging out in this pipe. And you really shouldn't have this stuff hanging out in this pipe. There could be another break right around there. We also got some water hanging out here. We've had this water stopped, so have a little bit of a pitch issue. This isn't always a huge deal, but again, you know, show this to a plumber, and we can give you a referral. It's a little bit of a belly right there, but that's not the. I think the bigger issue is that that break you got, of course, and that can probably straighten out at the same time. And I've learned that, you know, little bellies here and there is not a huge deal for a PVC pipe usually, as long as it's not something major. Right. So this is an interesting one, and definitely worth doing. We do have a break in the main in the sewer line going out to the street. That could definitely was going to affect water flow in this house probably pretty soon. I bet you sometime this summer. There's been some backups going on. So this is a great service here. This worked out good. Alright, so yeah, right over there where the electrical service comes in, that's the general vicinity of where the break is, and the clean out of the street is right straight out there, so should be a pretty easy one for a plumber to investigate for you. We'll get the report ready.